Hello everybody! Welcome to 2026. We are officially in the new year. My favorite holiday, as a matter of fact. So tonight, I'm going to be playing a game that is growing on me. Donkey Kong Bananza. I started playing this about a month ago, and I have not completed it yet, but I am having so much fun with it. I'm so glad to be here with all of you tonight. By all means, if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel so that you can see a lot more like this, because that helps with the algorithm, as much as I hate it. I gotta tell you, out of all the Donkey Kong games, and I've played every single one, this one, there's just something about it that just, like, every time you play it, you get excited. But you'll see what I mean when we get close to me playing as DK. So the game just looks beautiful. For a Donkey Kong game, yo, Big Po, welcome back. Just in time, too. Alright, so yes, golden bananas look like crystals now. It's so cathartic, just like beating up all of this stone and rock. We gotta find more bananas, which is always a it's always a thing with the DK games. Always finding bananas. Oh, you haven't seen this game yet, Big Po? Well, this is your opportunity to see it. This game won Game of the Year for a reason. Hi, Amir. Good to see you. So we're just going to be collecting treasures and playing as DK the entire night as I play this game. I'll try to look at... I can look at chat as much as possible, so if you post anything or say anything, I will respond. Since it's just me tonight, beating up on rock and stone as DK, there won't be any problems with me catching any of your comments tonight. I'm going to try to go as long as I can tonight. This is like one of my solo streams, so that means I go as long as I want until I get tired. So like Mario Odyssey, there are checkpoints, but like them, there are no coins. Everything here is just gold. Right now, this is just the tutorial. But wait till you see all the levels in this game, and all the power-ups, and the music. My God, the music is something else. I've been listening to Bananza the entire time, New Year's, just because every song just hits. Yeah, so your basic enemies right there. Oh, look at all that gold. This is all gold right here. No way I'm passing up that. you ever have a stressful day? If you have this game, you could just punch a whole bunch of stuff. Big Poe says Persona music probably better still. I don't know if you've listened to this. People are saying like the Pauline music is on the level of Persona, which I agree with. Oh man. Oh, look at all these bananas right here. And here we go, main villains. Mir says, is it on the level of Undertale? Oh, that's a good question. I would say so, yes. I mean, I'll say this. Pauline raps. So this is the planet's surface, but this game is making us go further into the core of the planet. So we're going underground. Big Post says, is it better than Hollow Knight and Silk Song? Good question. I would say maybe? I would have to do like a comparison back to back. They do a lot of stuff with the characters in this game, from what I've seen so far. Like I said, I haven't completely beaten it yet. I've been going and treasure gathering because I gotten certain enough power-ups where I can go treasure gathering now, and there's so much to explore in this game. And I haven't even hit like 10% of the exploration parts yet. They do have a callback to a lot of retro deep Donkey Kong levels, which I'm very happy about. Have you heard of Tohu? No, I have not heard of Tohu. Yeah, I know what you meant, Big Poe, about the soundtrack. I would have to compare some of the songs back to back in order to get an idea. Oh my god, look at all this gold. Now we're going to be using this gold to buy items at the shop. Yes, so there are specific power of terrains. Thankfully right now, this is the weakest terrain, and Donkey Kong can handle the weakest terrain right now, but the terrain does get stronger, and it takes more than just a couple of punches. That's why we have power-ups. So Donkey Kong definitely has skill levels. And in order to upgrade your skills, you have to collect golden bananas. And we'll be running into Pauline eventually. Okay, so this right here, I think this is a no, that's just a piece of scenery. But there are fossils in this game. Fossils are also used to buy clothing and fur upgrades. Now, the fur is just mostly just for aesthetic and ambiance. The clothes actually have upgrades that make things a lot easier for DK. And the classic barrels are back that shoot you up or down and everything. Hopefully I get to... Yeah, so this is like purple metal, and it can't be beaten up. So we have to find a way to try to get it out. And the only way to really do that is by getting our stand user. Amir says, I've never played this game. I only heard of it. What other games would you say is similar? Donkey Kong Country. This is a love letter to the Donkey Kong franchise. There's not that many games where you could punch through terrain, so this is like a one-of-a-kind game. It's made by the Mario Odyssey team, though, so if you played Mario Odyssey, there are similarities, but it's very unique to Donkey Kong. And here we go. Here's one of our main characters. Big Post says, I used to love Donkey Kong Country Returns. I think whatever the one had the instrument guys on the Wii. Yep, that was Donkey Kong Country Returns. And there's some parallels to the Tropical Freeze and Returns as well. Amir says, have you heard of A Hat in Time? No, I haven't. What system is it on? If it's on Steam, I'm waiting until the Steam box gets in, and then I can show a lot more Steam games. And unlike most games, this one has voice acting just for this character alone. The others speak gibberish, but this is the only character that speaks English. Okay, it's on Steam, Amir? Alright. Then, like I said, when I get Steam Box, I'm going to show off a lot more Steam games. Because then I can get the Steam controller. And like most Donkey Kong Country games, or just Donkey Kong in general, there's always music. Which is what the franchise has always been about. Kick-ass music. Oh, if I did a Pikmin Bloom stream, I would have to find a way to hook up my phone and stream it on here. I do not have the capabilities of doing mobile games yet. Although I love... Although I love anything Pikmin. The Odd Rock joined our party. Yeah, so the Odd Rock here has a singing voice that can ultimately take care of that little purple metal thing that's blocking the road.
Can you climb the wall?
Is Funky Kong in the game? That I don't know. I know Diddy, Cranky, and Dixie are in the game. I have seen them. Rambi's in the game, I know that. And it's no longer a spoiler since Nintendo's already done advertising around it, but King K. Rool is in this game. Which I'm excited about. Like, it wouldn't be a Donkey Kong game without K. Rool in it. And they actually give a pretty good explanation, from what I understand, of why he's been away for so long, which makes sense. Yeah, so like in Odyssey, these are checkpoints. You hit that, and if you die, you'll go there. If Funky is not in the game 0 out of 10, well, maybe he is, and maybe I just haven't approached him yet. I mean, this game is pretty good without Funky in it anyway. I don't know. Maybe if they do more DLC for this game, there's going to be a Funky option, just like how they did it with Tropical Freeze when the Switch version came out. That would be pretty kick-ass. Oh, you would. Yeah, some of these enemies can be pretty obnoxious. Yeah, so apples give you health. The balloons are back as your life force. Big Po. This game kind of reminds me of Astrobot, which is peak. Yeah, I actually have seen YouTube comments where people are comparing this to Astro Boy. Or Astrobot, sorry. Some say it's better than Astrobot. Although that's, you know, people are debating that in the comments. There's a lot of influence with the music, too. Like, there are many different genres in this game. Oh. Gonna be an obnoxious one, huh? Amir says, I think people are comparing Mario Odyssey to A Hat in Time. Ooh. Anything compared to Mario Odyssey, I'm down for. I still gotta play the Switch 2 version on here of Mario Odyssey. This music sounds so similar to Astro, it's not funny. Yeah, that's why people were comparing it to Astro. Wait till you hear more of the music. This is just a good example of, like, a party. Like, this is like nightclub music, I would say. But there are so many other good songs in this. There's, like, Latin varieties. There's African variety on here, too. There's even anime style for one of them. And like I said, Pauline raps in one of them. And the lyrics are actually... I mean, all the lyrics are gibberish, but she drops lines on that. It's so good. So this is an example of a sub-boss right here. Like I said, this game has a lot of fossils, but the villains are using them to create villains of their own. And they're not that hard to beat. Although the enemies will get tougher. Yeah, Big Bo's like Bad Monkey. It's like, hey, if it's golden, I eat it. If it's punchable, I punch it. That's what Donkey Kong's whole personality is in this game. But he's so lovable. Amir says, have you heard of any video game OSTs that have a prog rock influence? No. Actually, I take it back. There's a game that I played that is very Pink Floyd heavy with its influence. Why can't I remember the name of the game? The Artful Escape. That's one of my favorite games to have come out in the past 3 years.
Jump.
One of these days, when I get the thing, when the Steam box, I'll play it on here. Oh, you're talking about Lanky Kong, Big Po. If Donkey Kong 64 comes out on the Switch too, I will play that on here, because that was one of my influences growing up. Deltarune I've never played. Earthbound I played a little. I am willing to do both games. I have an entire list of games that I have to play based on fan suggestions. Dispatch will be soon. 100 Lines will be soon. I'm going to be trying to play both Red Dead games on here. Deltarune has caught my attention, and it looks fun. I'll be honest with Earthbound, I just do the auto stuff with it, because I'm still trying to figure out how everything works. I've played Super Mario RPG and that RPG style I'm used to, but I have to get used to the different elements. Deltarune is 10 out of 10? Okay, well, I got something to look forward to then. Alright, so these are skill points. Every 5 golden bananas I get a skill point, which I can use to upgrade one of DK's skills. Now, some of them require more than 1 skill point, like this one. If I want to get more punching power, I need 2 of them, so I'll need 10 golden bananas. Big Post says, the characters like Susie and the soundtrack is just so good. I am up for any games that have good soundtracks, because that's what makes the game for me. All the Paper Mario games I have found have done that for me. But you haven't finished 100 Line yet? Okay, well good, because some people have a tendency to spoil things, and I don't think I'll be ready for that, because we're all trying to go into it blind. Oh, you dressed as Spantum for Halloween. Did you get... How did people react when you dressed as Spantum?
Animals live here, underground. I understand that. But they are very friendly. There's someone over there. Maybe they're nice. Let's go see.
So, I forgot to mention, so there are layers. So each level in Donkey Kong Bananza is a layer. So right now we are in the 100 layer. And yeah, we are in a tropical paradise right now, which is great. They thought you were the guy from Saw. I guess that's what happens when they don't know which game you're from. Alright, so these are bomb rocks. If we throw them at this metal sheet, it will blow up. Now, I can't break through this because this is metal. Oh yes, they brought back banana coins, which we can use to actually trade them to get some bananas. But we don't need to do that right now. Big Post says, I don't really like streams, but your streams are so fun. I love that you always respond with a good thought-out message. Well, thank you. I do my best to try to be as entertaining as possible, especially when I do solo streams. Thank you, Big Po. Amir says, I can finish the game before you play it yet, but I won't spoil anything because I would like you to see the game with 0 spoilers. Yes, that's the plan going into it with my other co-hosts. We're going to try to go into it with no spoilers. Same with Danganronpa 2x2. whenever that gets released. We have played the original, but we'll play it again because we want to see the updates that they do with it. And yeah, we'll definitely check out 2x2 as well with it. So, and like I said, we're gonna do Dispatch, and then we will do and like I said, we'll do Red Dead 1 and 2. Wow, that didn't blow him up, huh? Alright. There we go. Here we go. Now for my favorite part, we dive down into this big giant hole and we go into a sub-layer. Yeah, so besides having a layer, we do have sub-layers, which means there are more bananas and more fossils to find, but that's for collecting things later. Amir says, all I know about Dispatch is that Aaron Paul and Penguin Zero are voice actors in it. Yeah, but I've heard good things about it. And plus, they're against AI for gaming, so that's always a good thing. I'm playing on Switch 2. The Donkey Kong Bonanza can only be played on Switch 2, but I have both. But ever since I got Switch 2, I am now playing everything on the Switch 2.
You little Morai who homeland the smaller crown. Up the crown, my cool river back kite. Like okay. Talk about.
I was wondering if you were playing on a fire hazard or not. No. I've upgraded my computer, so this thing is pretty cool. And when I mean, not cool in like the cool sense, but cool as in this thing doesn't heat up like my old computer used to. I would not have been able to play as many games. I would not have been able to stream as much on my old computer because that was getting to be a hassle, and that computer was 10 years old. Yeah, we can blame a certain president for like the price hikes and everything with the Switch 2, but I earn enough where I can afford it. Oh. Oh, just being a little fucker, aren't you? And hopefully they'll reduce the prices for the Switch 2 soon. Yeah, so the villains reduce the water level a lot in this layer, so we have to try to revive the water in this. I love how they always start with the tropical atmosphere for the beginning of the game. It just feels so welcoming when you first start it out. I guess this would be considered a water level, but you don't actually swim underwater in this game. At least not from what I've seen. There is another tropical level eventually, but as of right now, we don't get to swim. I have not played Kirby in the Forgotten Land. My fondest memories of Kirby was Kirby 64. But since then, I have not really played Kirby all that much. Unless it was Smash. Would you for a second? Whoa. Don't mean to climb you. I thought that was a glitch for a second, but no. Ramir says, have you heard of the obscure indie games Zero Ranger and Void Stranger, which are both made by two Finnish people? I have heard something about it, but I'm not too familiar with what's been going on with that. Unless anybody brings it up to my attention, like, I don't know too much about indie game releases. Oh, I need to get rid of... Oh my god. It's like swarms of these things. Whoa! Yeah, these things can suck the life out of you if you're not careful. Alright, here we go. Gravity has nothing on Donkey Kong. I love the gibberish that these other characters have. They're very creative. Zero Ranger is a shoot-'em-up, and Void Stranger is a puzzle game. I only finished Zero Ranger. Both games have stories. I would have fun probably playing Zero Ranger. Void Stranger is something, because since it's a puzzle game, if it's like a literal puzzle, it would get me so stressed. I am not good at puzzles. That final boss on the final arena almost made me bite my Switch. Why, was it that tough? Alright, we're about to meet one of the Kong Elders. This is where we're going to get our first power-up, and you're about to hear one of the first songs of the game that really kick ass. I was listening to it all New Year's. I do not know that second surprise phase. Surprise phases, though, would piss me off, too. Because you don't expect them, you think you've finally beaten them, and it's like, nope, you got more to do. And it's like, oh, how am I going to beat them now?
I hear his voice. How?
So the Kong Elders are all DJs, if you can believe that. Amir says, Tohu, which I mentioned earlier, is also a shoot-'em up. It is a game series known for its difficulty. Some consider it harder than Sans. Oh, boy. And I know how tough Sans is. I've played it, like, for 20 minutes at a friend's house, and I gave up. He's like, he told me, yeah, it will stress you out. So if it's tougher than that, oh my gosh. So we're about to perform our first concert, the Bananza. So we need to find an ancient record in order to start the Bananza. I like the fact that they bring record players back. I would have been fine if it was a CD, but there's something about records. Even though I didn't really grow up with records at that time period. How am I supposed to get up there? Okay, we gotta raise the water level. The joke people make about Tohu is that it's like dodging rain. Impossible. Unless you... even with an umbrella. Oh no. And there we go. Big Poe. I was doing a rerun of Deltarune where I beat every secret boss and do pacifist, and I gotta fight the Roaring Knight now. Jevil made me tweak, so I can't wait to see what the Roaring Knight does to me. Oops. Got overexcited. That must have been a marathon, Big Poe. And if you got through all of that, you deserve a medal. Again, I've never played Deltarune, but just the fact that you put that much effort into it is enough for me to say that you deserve a medal. I think anybody that is able to put that much time and effort into beating secret bosses and doing extra that the game provides is worth having a medal. All right, now we go for the fun part. I have no doubt Jevil is not something to be messed with. If I run into him, I would probably agree. Alright, here we go. And There's Pauline.
Am I? I'm free! What's going on here? Is that, no way! I can't sing! I'm not ready to. The crowd is so big. I won't do it. I can't do it!
Sorry, I'll read your comments in a second. This one is just...
Here goes nothing.
This is just way too fun. This part. Now, I will suggest everybody look up Pong Bananza on YouTube and listen to the entire song for about a minute. You are going to be jamming along with it. It is so good. Alright, now I can listen to your comments. Spam Taunt Neo was way too easy as a joke boss. I swear it's like he didn't try. Those joke bosses, though, they give you a good laugh. Amir says Deltarune Chapter 5 will be released later this year, so it's not even complete yet? Oh boy.
DK! You did it! Thanks to you, I'm me again. I don't know how to thank you. Hey, you came from the surface too, right? Do you want to find a way home together? Pauline? That's nice of you to say.
Big Post says, that's the funny part. He's a secret serious boss, but he was just that easy. Can you imagine if you were already, like armored up and weaponed up and you just go into there and it just takes you one hit? I mean, granted, I know what that's like because I played RPG. But it's just funny. It's like when you're already maxed out on everything. Oh, speaking of maxed out, I'm going to try to play Expedition 33 on here, too.
Go back to the surface! If we go deeper underground, we'll never get home!
That game just looks so good as an RPG.
My greatest wish will come true? And yours too, DK? I guess we have to go then, don't we?
Oh, you've never seen Expedition 33, Big Po? Oh. If you don't want to spoil yourself, or if you want to spoil yourself, watch the walkthroughs on YouTube. The story in it itself is so good. There's a reason why it won Game of the Year in most places. It's very sad, though, I will say. It was between this game, Bananza, and Expedition 33 as Game of the Year.
Thank you, Elder.
Amongst most people that were rating the game, because this game is just as good as that one.
Let's go.
Yeah, I was like, I appreciate like when Undertale released everything fully. Like the one thing I will say about Deltarune is that they release things in chapters, and I know for some people they just get like too pissed off because like they're just waiting until the next chapter comes out. So I know people are just waiting, and it's like, okay, can you release the next chapter now? Big Po's like, Rain World is also a good game. It's very hard and unpredictable, though. I mean, hey, unpredictability in a game can sometimes be fun, at least for me. But if it's like too much, then it's like, okay. It would have to take me enough times to play it before I play it on stream. Because the last thing I want to do, I made the mistake of playing Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog completely vanilla, and I got frustrated with the final boss because the sequence is so fast and it's hard to catch up again. So I made the mistake of not playing it through and getting enough practice in. And I got frustrated on stream. And then after the stream was over, of course my co-hosts love it because when I get frustrated it makes them laugh. Or when I start ranting. But let's just say the experience afterwards, like when I went off the stream, like it took me a while just to get oh wait, no, I need something bigger.
Okay, on Bananza time. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's like waiting for a new episode of a show. I get you. So people are just used to the batches of episodes being released, kind of like how JoJo is. Sorry, let me just get through this stage and I'll read the comments. Alright. The environment is like real life. You might get swooped by a bird at any time or jumped by a lizard or eaten by a subnautical level leviathan. Oh, so it's like real life. If you were prey and the predators just came out of nowhere. Alright, we're in the last sub-layer of this level. I remember Spore. I only watched friends play Spore. Alright, my punching should be a lot stronger now.
You love bananas, DK.
Oh my goodness. I don't want to fall, because then I'd have to use one of my balloons.
Something doesn't feel right.
Oh my god. Get off me. Get off me. Oh shit. The lore of the game is unreal. It just has like FNAF type lore, just really dense and confusing. I guess you have to really get into like the universe that the game belongs to. Like sometimes they just overload you so much with information that if you don't, oh my god. Like it can get confusing. I know. Especially, like I said, if they overload you with stuff. Spore was a game I first played when I was 5. My profile picture is Grox from Spore. I wonder why that looked familiar. Again, I haven't seen Spore in a while. Alright, I think we're about to meet our first boss of the game.
That's them! They turned me into a rock!
So instead of the rabbits from Mario Odyssey, these are monkeys that own a mining company. So that's Void. He's the main villain.
No way! You're the worst!
Well, Big Post says no, they don't give you enough lore in the ending for the main character because there's multiple characters is insane. Okay, well that's different too. If they don't give you enough. There's a therapist that I watch play games and he always says like they should give you all the information when the game starts because you're just gonna be much better off instead of just having to be surprised the whole time.
The planet core? But no! I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
Yeah, so they want to go to the planet's core to get that wish too. They're gonna do it for evil reasons though. And yes, that is a banana phone. So the reason why the Void Company is taking all the golden bananas is so they can use enough power to drill into the planet's core. And they need Pauline for some reason. I guess I think they need her singing powers in order to activate the planet core so they can get the wish. Yes, that is an old meme. That's a 2006 meme. Yep, there's our first boss.
The little ones are so sticky and annoying!
And just like that, the first boss is dead. Oh, YTM and D, you're bringing me back to high school, Amir. I grew up on that. That's where Banana Phone became a meme. When Flash died, so did YTM and D. A lot of old memes that you would recognize came from YTM and D back in 2005. Although the site was around since 2002, but it lasted for nearly 20 years. Of course, by the time 2010 rolled around, it was very easy to find memes in other places. But back then, if you wanted to know what the latest internet meme was, YTM and D had it back then. Big Post says, I really liked the ending for Astrobot. It was really cool how they mashed all the power-ups in one fight. Now that I love. I'm hoping that's what they do for this game.
This tunnel is incredible! I wonder where it goes. You know, this should be scary, but I feel safe with you.
I forget how hard it is to break through those things. Maybe one of these days I'll probably play Astrobot on here too. There's like so many games to play. So much content. Not for this channel, but just so much content to play. There's just like so many good games out there. And people say like the older games are better. I'm like, I don't know. I see today's games and I'm just as impressed as anything else. In fact, I'm even more impressed by the amount of stuff they're able to do. Hello, Carlton Son. You love this game. Trust me, I'm falling in love with this game so much. Alright, Big Post says, I also like the Joker from Persona, and you find him on the casino map. Oh, perfect place to find him, too. If one of these days, I will play Texas Hold'em on here as like a poker night type of deal. I've played poker so many times. Mir says, I was surprised to hear that MySpace had the option to customize your profile. Yes, way back in the day, MySpace not only allowed you to customize your page, but you also had the ability to have your own playlist of songs. Because back then, MySpace just allowed every single song to be put on their site. And it was like a golden era for social media back then. And then once Facebook came along, it kind of ruined MySpace. And so it took a lot of the fun out of it. But yeah, in MySpace, if you had a MySpace in high school back then, and if you had so many friends on there, you were considered the #1 kid in school. If you were up to date with everything that was trending at the time, yeah. Nowadays, it's so easy that everybody tries to do it, and it's just not as unique anymore. Go ahead. So these are all the shops. We won't be going to any of those shops because we're not going to be spending time spending anything. If we need to go back, we could teleport there. We're not going there just yet. We'll have to wait until we get like an inn of some kind so we can sleep and get some extra health. But play Abzu and Journey? I haven't heard of Abzu and Journey. Again, the only systems that I really can play on is Switch and Steam. Once the Steam box comes out, I can hook it up to my Elgato, and I can just play everything through that when it comes to Steam-related stuff. But I can't play anything on PS, because I don't have anything, I don't have a PS5. And I don't have anything, well, I guess Steam would count as Microsoft. But yeah, those are like the only things that I have. Okay, good. If it's on Steam, then yes. That's why I always ask when people give me game suggestions. Is it on Steam or Switch? And if they say yes to either one of them, then I'm like, okay, cool. The Steam Box, Amir, is something that's coming out this year. It's basically going to be just a console. It's like they technically call it a new PC, but yeah, you can hook up Steam to your TV, and they have like a controller now that they're going to come out with. Yeah, so it's just going to be their version of a video game console. I mean, right now their Steam Deck that they have is just the Switch. If you weren't playing it on a TV, that's what Steam Deck is. But yeah, Steam Box is just going to be a regular console PC, and you can just play all your Steam games on your TV instead of a computer. Now, this is the fun part right here. We're surfing! Just to make it easier to just get through things. Alright, so we gotta try to find a way to get rid of this purple metal. Big Post says, there are these little indie story games, and the story is so good for both. I love when like these indie developers just put out good games, and they just do it for no other reason than to make good games. And they don't really care about trying to make too much of a profit and stuff. Amir says, I heard that the Steam Deck runs on Linux? That I don't know. I haven't heard any bad things about it, though. Although I don't have any friends that have done it before, so I don't know.
Same gunk we saw before, right?
Okay, we have found our first homestead, so we can actually use gold to buy a house that we can stay in. Yes, there is real estate in Donkey Kong. Yeah, so we can get an extra heart just by sleeping here. And then we can change the music. When we find records, we can change the music here. If we wanted to change clothes, we go here. But right now, we're just going to sleep to get an extra health. And also, there's some funny commentary.
Hey, DK, it's our getaway. Isn't it great? Here's a big closet, and we can listen to music too. And this bed is so comfy. After we get some shut-eye, we're gonna wake up full of energy.
Big Post says at least their economy is good.
Ooh, it's like our own little hideout. So exciting.
Yeah, you need a lot of money to start developing games. And skill. I commend anybody that makes a video game on their own. It's not easy to do. Yeah, so we got to get through all this gunk and climb up there. Oh. Well, that didn't work. I'm hitting the wrong button, that's what's happening.
I knew it! This is all because of Boy.
Yeah, making a video game is not easy, Amir. Like, even trying to create a website in and of itself is hard, and I took graphic design in high school. You need a lot of practice with that. If I was to ever make a game, it would be 8-bit to start off with, just so I can learn the basics. But yeah, an open world like this, I can't imagine coming up with something like this. Like, you gotta have, like, an artistic mind.
No, no, no. You can't just volunteer me for that, DK. No way. I don't dislike singing, but I can't. Not in front of everyone.
All right, let's go surfing. All right, which way am I going? You made a thing in JavaScript, Amir, that when you click on the screen, it creates a green circle and the characters move towards it and it eats it. Okay, I know that's like... that's like the basics if you want to get, like, your characters to move and stuff. That's pretty impressive, though. Yeah, so we have to pay... Whoa! Thank God you slashed the price for that. That's why I'm not spending any gold, because we might need it to actually progress the story. Alright, time to go to a sub-layer. Oh, we're gonna be using metal to slide across here? Yes, we are.
Boyd is behind all of this. If he gets to planet 4, we're in big trouble.
That was fun. Alright, let's go down. Going to the next layer. Yeah, there was no boss on this one. This was like a transition level before we get to the next area.
The folks here in the underground world are so peaceful and carefree. They have big hearts. I want to find a way to help them. And help you too, DK. If you're ever in trouble, my singing, it can help. I mean, I can't sing in front of everyone. I just can't. But I can sing for you, DK.
Oh, I missed. Mir says, the funniest thing, though, is that I used the crappy MS Paint drawing of Junko Enoshima's face for the sprite of the character. I drew it myself. Whoa. Hey, using Mario Paint. Oh, sorry. I keep thinking MS Paint is Mario Paint, but no, yeah. Using Microsoft Paint, yeah, it's pretty good. All right, we're in the third sub-layer, or 300, I should say. Alright, we need one more skill point.
I hear someone in trouble. Let's go help them.
Ah.
Nice one.
Alright, we're going minecarting. Which is a staple of the Donkey Kong series. We are going minecarting.
Ready? Go! I wonder if there's a village up ahead.
Alright, so we are in the land of the giraffes. There's our second homestead, so let's go and... There we go.
Oh, that ledge outside makes me nervous. If you walked off it in your sleep? Yikes. Maybe if you tied one end of a rope to this bed and the other end around your waist, that'd keep you safe.
Hey, Big Po, welcome back.
Oh, no way. Now that I'm thinking about that drop-off, I'm never gonna fall asleep.
All right.
Refreshed and ready to go.
Alright, so now we are in a new... Oh! Oh, that thing is tough. There's a 20-minute prog rock. It's tracked by Emerson Lake and Oh, you're talking about Tarkus. I know all about Tarkus. I used to listen to Tarkus in high school. When I used to do theater as a crew member, I would always listen to Tarkus when I was trying to come up with ways to get some sound. Oh, yes. People have been asking me to play Pizza Tower for a while, Big Po. And I've got to try to get the game. And since I'm a big fan of pizza, the food, I am willing to give anything involving pizza a try. Alright. Oh!
A banana!
Alright, is there any homes we can buy here? No, this is just the stages. Oh wait, there's one over there. We'll get it later. Oh, if it's on Switch, and it's... I'm sure it's since it's an indie game, it's not much. If it's like $5, then... Oh yeah, I'll definitely play it on here. Yeah, because right now, like on Tuesdays, we're doing Date Everything, but we're doing it on my one of my co-hosts' profiles. Yes, Tarkus is really good. I'll recommend anything by Yes. Close to the Edge is a really good one. Oh yes, if we're able to get 2 homesteads, we get a butler, and the butler can act as a store if we need it. But we're not going to worry about that.
Okay. Are we gonna be okay? It's just, we had to use our own gold to build this getaway. And that got me worried. What do we do if we run out? I mean, an awful lot of gold does pop out of the ground and the walls when you start smashing stuff. And you are really good at smashing stuff. So, maybe I don't have anything to worry about? Nah, I got nothing to worry about. Good night.
Oh yeah, it's like $30. Oh, that's not bad. Especially if there's a sale going on, I'll try to get it during a sale because I only paid like $20 for Red Dead 1 on the Switch 2. I don't think you've ever mentioned Amori on here, Amir. All right, where would you be? Follow the tracks. There you are.
That's the sword. Let's break it. It's gone.
All right, let's go mine carting.
Ready, go, go!
Pretty soon we're going to be throwing rocks from the minecart. Another homestead. Oh, if it's got horror elements, hopefully it's not like jump scares. Because I tried playing like the Chuck E. Cheese version of Friday Nights at Freddy's on here and I just couldn't do it. But if it's like psychological horror, then I can handle it. Like, I love Resident Evil. I just can't play it personally, but if I watch another person play it, I'm good. Like, I've always watched my friend play it, and I've enjoyed Resident Evil 4 immensely. Ultra Kill? I never heard of Ultra Kill.
Looks cozy. Hey, DK, you awake? crystal stuff is really pretty, isn't it? It's all glimmery and see-through.
I'm all for good soundtracks and cool gameplay. It's like Doom. Oh. Are we talking about original Doom or the 2016 version of Doom?
But what I really love is the way it sparkles and shines when it shatters. So if you don't mind, I want you to smash every bit of crystal you find! Okie dokie. Good night, DK. Refreshed and ready to go!
A good free horror game on Switch is Beneath Europa. I've heard of Beneath Europa. I don't know what Iron Lung is, though. Oh god, you are tough to beat. Oh, I know what we gotta do. Okay, but psychological horror. Oh, only one jump scare. That I can handle.
Nice job, and nice you too.
All right, if it's not that bad, then. My God. All right, let's go be grumpy. Carlton's son says, I love how this game reminds me of old Rareware games like Banjo-Kazooie and DK64. They get a lot of their influence from this. This is a love letter to everything that was in the 90s with Rare. Easy, boss. There's a reason why you're grumpy and I'm donkey.
It's open. Wow.
All right, let's go. Down to the next sub-layer.
Stronger than you, DK.
Ooh, this is nightclub-esque. Let's go. Off? I've never heard of off either. It's made with Toby? Who's Toby? Is it Toby the name of the company? Oh, Toby Fox. Okay. Yeah, I know who Toby Fox is. Yeah. Once you said Toby Fox, I was like, okay, yeah, I know the guy.
Ready, go! Heads up!
Oh yeah, that's right. He did do stuff with Homestruck. And again, I've never... I haven't read too much into Homestruck, but I do know that how valuable it is. Ooh.
Whoa, nice!
So that was like an ancient fossil that we just got. That's for the store stuff, but it's better to get it now than later.
One more! Hey, you did!
He's playing the main guy in the animated series reboot. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that he did voices.
You got this! There it is! Where's this?
All right, let's go minecarting again.
Rendo, go!
Oh, nice. I always appreciate people that can do voices for pretty much every character. There's just something about it that's like that I find like you could just tell like somebody's like just talented on that front.
Good one!
Like what Ten is introduced in the short tape, the guy is speaking as Toby. See, little details like that.
Hey! Go time! One more!
Ah, another homestead. Let's do it.
Time for a break.
I was hoping to get 4 bonus hearts, but they're just gonna stop peak at 3. That's fine though. I'm hoping the microphone level is good. I had to gain the volume on this because I'm using a headset mic now.
The mixer in this plant is huge. Watching it spin makes me feel like I might get sucked right in. It just spins and spins and spins and spins and spins.
The Deltarune character 10 has 3D sprites and looks different from the other characters. I don't know if you've seen them. Probably.
It's gonna be a great day. I just know it.
I probably have while I'm like looking at stuff online, and I just haven't related it to a certain to the certain characters yet.
Let's follow this purple stuff.
Oh, cool. Dick's kicking, dancing, and other stuff.
I knew you could do it, DK.
Alright, flying karting again. Let's go.
Oh, Sparks! Better fix that thing fast.
Alright, let's take that thing down. I'm hoping also, since we were talking about Rare earlier, I'm hoping to play Star Fox Assault. Star Fox more on here. Like if Adventures in Assault come out, yeah. Oh, let's take this thing down.
Let's break up boys' contraction. Nice jump.
Pretty inspiring how much effort and love you put into knowing like 2 people watch you. Oh yeah, my goal is to get 120 people on a stream at one time. I don't want to go any bigger because I consider it a failure if I have more than 120. But I consider it a success if just one person watches my video or streams. Because there is a limit, there is a certain amount of failure when you get more than 120, because not a single person cannot handle. And they'll try to tell you that they can, but a lot of these YouTube celebrities can't handle the fame. And I don't ever want to become like that. I'd rather be a grassroots streamer, where I just be me, I play the games I like, and I interact with the community. That's me. How far did I get in Pikmin? I got to the Sightless Passage cave. So I'm still in the second world. But eventually I will be getting to Serene Shores soon. I just have to complete the night expedition stages for the Blossom World. All right, that was fun. I love how dumb the rock Pikmin look. Those rock Pikmin though, they're pretty handy when it comes to taking out those bugs in the fourth world. In that kitchen, let me tell you, all those bugs, I'd rather the rock Pikmin deal with all of them. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Carlton Son. Love the philosophy. They often say the correct path when it comes to streaming is to be as gentle as possible. It's the least obvious, but the gentlest form is not always the form that is not the philosophy that everybody goes to. But it's a lot more fulfilling.
Climb.
If you try to get fame too much, ultimately you lose a part of yourself. And people don't know how to handle fame responsibly because they don't teach you. The house world was horrid. You did not enjoy it. I found it wholesome. And I was able to get through it. Once I was able to get rid of Moss as an annoyance, then it was easy to get through. I'm glad you like smaller streamers, Amir. Yeah, because some of these ones with a lot of people in them, they can get annoying really quickly because then they're trying to... I can tell you the very first one that ever got big on here was insufferable because of all the rape jokes that they would do. And the only reason they did it was because back then it was... That got you a lot of viewers back then. And a lot of times streamers now are trying to do what the algorithm tells them to do, which is try to be...
Are you awake?
which is to be as problematic as possible. Oh yeah, Serene Shores, I go back there just... Even if I got everything on there, I just go there just to look at the scenery and listen to the music.
Some of them look like
It's so
giraffes,
relaxing.
I think. I wonder if there are any banana-shaped fractones. Oh no. If there are, I better make sure DK doesn't eat them. Good night, DK. Wow, you were out like a light, DK.
I've seen chats where people will post the same meme or spam a phrase, yeah. And that can get annoying. I was once part of a stream where there was 100 people in there, and let's just say that after a while it got annoying. Because people would just post the same crap over and over and over again. And they're just doing it for attention. You know they're just doing it for attention. And they don't really have anything interesting to say. Unlike you guys have been saying a lot of interesting stuff. And you have great taste in games. Even though I haven't played most of them, great taste in games. It was really cool when you first made it to the top and the scorpion was there. That was a surprise. I learned pretty quickly the purple Pikmin came in handy with that one. And my first run through with the scorpion, I just took a lot of ice Pikmin with me to freeze it. But after a while I realized red and purple Pikmin can take it out pretty quickly. Oh, you're welcome, Big Po. And you're welcome, Amir. I've listened to this song on repeat all day today. It's a good New Year's Eve song. Or New Year's Day song, I should say. A lot of homesteads in this one.
Looks cozy. Hey, DK, you awake? So, here we are, hanging out in a getaway that's hanging from a crane. I didn't think about it before, but now that I am thinking about it, this doesn't seem safe. What if the rope breaks? Oh, did I just feel it sway? Are we swaying? DK, it's swaying, isn't it? Tell me the truth. Nope, you're right. I don't want to know.
She sounds like Donkey going across the bridge in the first Shrek movie.
This is gonna be a great day. I just know it. There it is!
All right, let's keep going. All right, let's keep going. I did not realize that banana hair. Oh, it's really dark in here now. All right,
Big fight's waiting for us down there, DK. You ready?
let's go. Oh, it's this thing. This one was really easy, actually. Just go for the feet. You take out the feet. Anything giant, take out the feet. Any game that has giants in it, take out the feet. Giants can't handle it. Oh, now you want to play that game, huh? Alrighty. Let's go. Oh, you played Super Mario 64 DS for the first time? Perfect. I've had that version too. I like both of them equally. And I've beaten both of them, which is nice. Satisfying boss win. And the first real boss we beat, because now we're getting a dance. We're about to get our next power-up in the next layer, I believe. Oh, Mir, that's a talent that you have to master. About long backwards jumping.
I think I know why Void and his crew are stealing the bananas. A fractone back there told me they're melting down the bananas and using them for energy. Apparently, that big machine they're riding around in needs tons of energy to dig through the planet. Those thieves are gonna steal every last banana from the underground world. We can't let them do that, DK.
You like smaller streams more than bigger ones? Kai Sense doesn't pay attention to the streams are boring while smaller pay attention. Yeah, the bigger ones, they don't pay attention to their streams unless they want to make a point about somebody making a comment or if they want to argue with their own fan base, which a lot of them do. And you feel like more of a community in that sense. Anything with more than 120 people in it, you're not going to get paid attention to. You're just there for the views. You're just there for their algorithm and their brand. All right, this is the one where it splits off into two, and we have to pick which one we want to go with. All right, people in chat, ice or forest? We're going to be doing both of them because I have to, but whatever one you guys pick, that's the one I'm going to go with first. Alright, so this is an interesting little puzzle that they have here. If you knock out the pink stuff, it'll make the blue panels go there. Oh, Joe Bart. Yeah, I've heard things about Joe Bart. I don't know the full story, though. Alright, so we got Big Poe with ice. Alright, since you don't know Amir, we're gonna go with ice. When I did the first playthrough of this, I picked ice. Left is best. Gonna get all the gold first. Alright, we're gonna go up here. Oh, that's right. We can't climb up the metal. His chat just says Insta-Reels level of comments. What the hell? Well, thank you for supporting smaller streams, Carlton Son. Alright, there we go. We should be able to get up there now. Oh, there's Ramby. We haven't run into Cranky yet, so... Alright, so we're gonna go up there. Alright, we can get up there now. Hello, new people, Sylph says. Welcome,
Hey,
Sylph.
I wanted to go this way too.
Yeah, it's been quite a while, Amir. I think it was last year. Alright, here we go. Oh! There's gold right there.
Wherever this goes, it's gonna be cold.
Remember, Deanie, brake. Donkey Kong has brakes. All right, good. I reclaimed some of the money getting those homesteads. All right. In this freezing level, we're going to get our second power-up. And if you like Latin music, then you're really going to love this Bananza form. Oh, God, I can't imagine being in this amount of freezing air. All right, going to do some line readings tomorrow for a Danganronpa fan game. Yes, people have said that my Monokuma impression is top-notch, which is why they stay on. You mean to tell me that this Donkey Kong character is going around taking bananas when he could just be murdering kids? Boring! Donkey Kong would be the first Blackened if he was ever in a killing game, Nintendo style.
Cold. Let's get down from here.
Oh, right, yeah. It was around the time that we were playing the first Danganronpa game, if I remember, Amir. Well, good luck with that, Sylph, with the line reading. I can't imagine whoever's going to voice Monokuma for that one, but hopefully they do a good job. Yes, the day after tomorrow. Yes, this does remind me of that. This also reminds me of the snow level in Odyssey, which was based on Siberia. Yeah, so the zebras are the citizens of this level, and they all say bra. I don't know exactly what bra comes from, but based on the Bananza form that we get that's based on Latin music, I assume that it comes from one of the countries in Latin America. Somebody did an Animal Crossing parody where Rossetti was killed by someone for trying to find escape tunnels. Brah. Oh yes, and there are rolling snowball enemies.
Nice one.
Up. Well, the record fell to its death. Oh, you're welcome, Sylph. For those that don't know, Sylph is one of my co-hosts. When we do Ace Attorney, they voice one of the characters. They voice multiple characters. And when we do Danganronpa as well. And Sylph is also the host when they do Date Everything on Tuesdays. Oh, that's right. We can't run across this right now, because, yes, Donkey Kong can't run on ice. It's so funny to me how long it takes for the comments to roll in. Yeah, I don't know if that's like a YouTube thing, or if it's because I'm using Streamlabs, but... Zebra. Which is interesting, because the zebras have a Latin connotation, but zebras are not from Latin America. So I appreciate the fact that they do something different. Although one of my dreams has always been to ride a zebra, because, I mean, it is a horse, just a different version of a horse. Nico Nico Doga? No, I've not heard of that website. Oh, yep, that's lava. Can't go across lava. The enemy can. Zebra. That's gonna be something now that's gonna be going in chat now. Every time you see a zebra, brah. Yeah, YouTube just has like a weird thing. Like sometimes they're on delay and I don't see them until much later. But it's all good. You know, one of these days I gotta get back into playing Paper Mario, because I've gotten the first 2 chapters. I got the prologue and the first chapter done, but I need to do chapter 2 next.
It's our getaway.
So did you say you wanted to ride a zebra? Yes, I did want to ride a zebra. That's gonna be a meme one of these days. I'm calling it right now. The zebras in Donkey Kong Bonanza will be a meme.
You awake? They have lemon
I don't know
sherbet
when,
here.
but...
On hot days back home, we used to sit on a park bench and eat that stuff. Sometimes a breeze would rush between the buildings just as the lemony taste hit my tongue. Well, I guess you prefer a banana split, wouldn't you, DK? Good night. Wow, you were out like a light, DK.
Alright, let's keep going. Of course, Donkey Kong would be able to handle all this breeze. I don't know how Mario did it in Odyssey. In fact, I don't know how Mario does it in any cold level. Nico Nico Duga's comments where it scrolls on the video itself, which is why I think Danganronpa text goes like that in the game. Well, that's an interesting little thing. We can't write up this thing yet. Yes, apparently zebras can run over ice. Which I would love to see that happen. Like, let's get a zebra, make it go to Antarctica, and let's see if it can ride on ice. But as a fantasy thing, that would be awesome. If zebra was the only thing that could rock on ice. Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. So, all right, we need to go find that zebra elder so we can get that power up. Gotta get rid of all this purple metal. Yes, zebras in this game could apparently run over ice. Alright, follow the clues. There it is. Was that Marty's lost cousin? I'm pretty sure this is where Marty comes from. Turns out Marty is a part of the Donkey Kong universe. And it makes sense, considering that they're both made by the same, they're made by the same companies. Or not really. Illumination was not... Madagascar was not Illumination. But, I mean, they're both from DreamWorks, so... Paramount pretty much owns them both, I believe.
You found a map!
Yes, there are maps that can tell you exactly where, fossils and golden bananas are. Oh, yes, and Donkey Kong is also a figure skater.
Gotta get through here quick.
I'll try to... Yep, Donkey Kong is a figure skater, as you can see. He figure skates, and he punches. Sugar honey iced tea, which means shit? Yeah, and Marty is a zebra. But I'm having I'm having too much fun figure skating. Okay, we gotta get that icicle down.
Steady.
Homestead inside a freezing cold place. I don't know how they would do that in here. But hey, at least we got a butler this time. A fan inside of a giant icicle? We don't need a fan, we need a heater. Yeah, they try to swear in the movie without actually swearing. Yeah, they did the same thing in Shrek, too.
You're supposed to count some kind of animal to help you fall asleep, right?
Count some zebras.
It's worth a try. 1 zebra, 2 zebras, 3, 4, 5 zebras. They're too fast. My sleepy brain can't keep up. Better start over.
Okay, tip for everybody in chat. If you ever need to fall asleep and your mind is racing, here's what you do. You close your eyes and you count to 10 inside of your brain. As soon as you reach 10, you go back to 1. And you keep doing that until you start getting tired. What that does is that concentrates your brain to make sure that you're not focusing on any lingering thoughts. And it makes you stay focused in the present moment. I learned this through meditation. And it actually relaxes you. If you do it for 30 minutes, you'll be so relaxed, you'll be able to fall asleep. And if you still can't fall asleep after that, second option, go outside. I know it's winter right now, but if you can walk inside the house, do that for 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Your body will start getting tired because what your body's craving is movement. If you're not moving enough too much, your brain is going to stay active. Like if you play games a lot, your brain is going to always be in active mode. And it needs to, in order to sleep, it needs to be calm. So you do any of those two things, you should be good. And if you're still having trouble, I would recommend seeing getting some help for that. If you can't afford it, if you can't afford help, there's these little gummies called magnesium things that you can get at the grocery store. You take 2 of those, it'll help you fall asleep. Because magnesium is very good because you need magnesium in your body because you need to have your iron levels up. Without iron, it's tough to do things. So if you're able to get the magnesium in your body, it will help relax you. I take 2 magnesium gummies every night, and it helps me fall asleep. Especially when I need to go to sleep around the time that I need to. So, just my little recommendations before we continue on.
1 zebra, 2 zebras.
All right, let's keep going. Let's get through this giant icicle so that we can become zebra. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's good, Amir. Walking back and forth at home or at university is always a good idea.
Focus.
Especially if you're at uni, then there'll always be guards outside, so you won't get hassled. Alright, let's see. That did not sound good. Oh! That was unintentional. I did not plan to take this enemy out just yet. But hey, whatever. It works. Oh.
There it is!
I guess that's what this enemy is here for. Alright, let's go. Alright. Oh, there's some lava right there. We're gonna need some ice.
Look out! Yes!
I need to take out multiples of you. Alright, let's go. These look like the Chaos Emeralds. There's 8 of them. Yeah, eventually we're gonna be running over ice like a zebra. Eventually. We just have to find the zebra elder. Alright, let's get ourselves another homestead while we're here. You know, if this was me a few years ago, I would have tried to do a 100% completion stream, and everybody would have just been annoyed with me because I would have just been stuck on the first level trying to create, like, trying to collect everything. But I've learned over time, it's much better to complete the game first and then go back and then try to 100% complete everything. Because it just irritates me.
Hey, DK, are you awake?
I used to not like backtracking, but now I don't mind it.
I had a weird dream. This room is covered in chocolate, right? In my dream, I was sleeping in here and everything started to melt. When I jumped out of bed, I was covered head to toe in chocolate goop. And then you gobbled me up. Chomp. I know you'd never do that for real, DK, but if I ever turned into a banana, I'd be worried.
Yes, Big Poe. There is actually some Splatoon references in this game.
Good night.
Even with some of the music too, like the gibberish that a lot of the characters are speaking. That's influence from Splatoon.
Just know it.
That's molten chocolate, I want to tell you, by the way. That is chocolate. So, not only do the zebras live in a desert land. Everything is chocolate, but there's a lot of molten chocolate.
Focus.
Yes, we're talking to a zebra.
Heads up!
Watch out above you, brah.
Look out!
Oh, there's only one way to get across. We're gonna go surfing on some ice. Alright, we need to get rid of some of that molten chocolate. Oh yeah, imagine if there was surfing zebras. Oh my god. We're gonna be here a while. Alright, there's the track. Oh, it's going away? Oh, it's shrinking. Oh, there's some sturdiness in that lava.
Poke it.
There we go. All right, I think we're getting somewhere.
Steady. Aim.
Sorry, this is just like levels of concentration that you have to do in order to make sure you don't get hit by the chocolate. We're using dry chocolate to take out hot chocolate. Just gotta get an opening here. Oh, okay, one more and I think we can climb up. Here we go. Oh.
Steady.
Right there. Ooh. Oh, I guess we're not gonna go up, we're gonna go left. Yep. I mean, you do need to temper the chocolate. Yes, Sylph, I do.
Aim.
All right, we're getting somewhere. All right, I need to hit a little bit more up because the aiming on this, it doesn't go exactly where you want it to. There we go. One more. Oh, I'm falling. All right. Oh, I can't see. Alright, I'm gonna try it from down here.
Focus.
Oh, I see an opening. Let's go. Ah! There we go. We're up.
Into it. Is that the elder?
All right, there's the zebra elder. Is there a homestead in here that I can go to in the meantime? No, just a lot of sweets. Every shop here is an ice cream shop. All right, here we go. Zebra elder. And by the way, the elder is also a DJ and has a banana beard. Yes, there are a lot of zebras. Yes, I have seen those speed runs of Mario 64 in a few minutes. This goes back to even like when I was in high school, and they've just gotten faster and faster. And they use a lot of tool assist for that, though. I'm more of a fan of the speedrun races for Mario 64. Oh, speaking of which, Games Done Quick is about to do another one of their specials this year. I gotta find out which games they're gonna do. If they do Bananza, I'm down for watching that episode. Every time I watch Games Done Quick, I'm mostly a fan of the Pokemon ones. I just think Pokemon speedruns are just incredible. Anytime they do RPG as well, Super Mario RPG, like, that takes a lot of talent to do, and I'm just always a fan of how they do things. Yeah, so the ancient record is actually broken up into parts, and we have to find them. I've played Team Fortress 2. GoldenEye was the very first-person shooter I've ever played. And Time Splitters is another one of my favorites. Anything James Bond related I try to play, because I'm just a fan of the games. I have played Call of Duty World at War, because I always thought the idea of, like, seeing World War II in action was interesting back when I was growing up. But nowadays, it's just so generic that it's just so generic that I don't like to watch it. Or play it, I should say. Wow, that did not go well. It's in lava and I can't get to it. Yeah, GoldenEye for the win. And the great thing is with this game, you can still climb things while holding an item. DK is just that strong. Cats, oh, Elliot's been giving you a little, cute little Mongianos. I usually play more single-player games on PC. Yeah, most people do. Alright, where are we going now? Oh, we already... Oh, we're going this way now. Oh, there's 3 pieces. Gotta find the third piece then. I didn't see a zebra. Tell me where the third one was.
I knew you could do it, DK.
All right, ice propellers. Walking across, climbing across here. The great thing about climbing this, you don't have to hold the A button. You just climb onto it, and you're good. Alright, let's get rid of this purple metal. Oh, it's all the way up there. There we go. Don't want to drop down here. Alright, ready for some surfing? Here we go. Woo!
Only one left.
Alright, let's go find that other one. There it is. There's somebody that knows. Purple metal. I just love saying that. Look at all this molten chocolate.
Nice one.
Oh, look at all this chocolate right here. This is all edible, by the way, and Donkey Kong just wants nothing but bananas. Now, if it was a banana shake, he would go with all this chocolate. Alright, so we need to get up there. Alright. Maybe if I can use some ice here? Or, you know, actually, you know what? Let's ride on some chocolate. Well, that didn't work. Ow. Alright, can chocolate take down ice? It can. Chocolate is strong enough to take down an icicle. Very nice. Chocolate monster was, our ice monster was trying to get through a grain of chocolate and just couldn't. Alright, now let's take some ice and ride it on some chocolate. Well, apparently that's not chocolate, it's mud, but we're just gonna call it chocolate because it looks like chocolate. Alright. Apparently chocolate could not handle lava. Live and learn. Alright, let's follow the tracks.
I knew you could do it, DK!
Oh my god. We're gonna need ice. Ice, get me back home safely.
A record piece!
Alright, now guess what? This record piece can withstand lava. But it can't go up. Can it? No. We're gonna take the long way. Alright, we need 2 points to get more health. Alright, where are we going? See, this would be great for Funky, because he could surf on these things. Right up his alley. Alright. Now it's time for the zebra. Here we go! Let's get some Latin beats here. And he's got a banana mohawk. That was cool. Let's go. If Donkey Kong was ever in a race, he would just have to transform into a zebra and he would win.
We did it, DK. You got the zebra Bananza.
Gimranya Bananza, Ulimo Pai Parturina, Cheese! Mua Samanta Mostorum!
Thank you, Elder.
All right.
Gimranya Bananza!
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Really crow kispin. Read the rat boomer.
All right, let's use it.
Get us there fast.
All right, ready? Here we go. Oh shit! I fell. Shit. That ruined the moment right there. Let's see, can we get back up there? Yeah, let's just teleport.
Should we teleport?
It was slippery. I'll have to be careful not to go too fast. All right, let's try this again. We made it! God, the music is that too. Imagine just singing Zebra the whole time. Alright, where are we going? Alright, I'm guessing this is the next boss. Yep.
Hijo me
Oh, she disappeared.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's invisible. There we go. Oh. There we go. Now I can see her. Where are you? There you are. There we go. I have to parry a lot of times because I don't know where she is. There, lucky punch.
Woo! We finally stopped her.
난 유배로다 키라 우호 기르바 베드레
All right. All right, let's see what we got going here. A lot of molten chocolate. That should help cool it off. So we're going to be using that ice to help cool this off. If it will come down. There it is. Probably have to get the airways up here. There we go. Oh, all right. Oh, look at all that lava. My God. This would be so hot down here. Oh yeah, this is one of those moving ice.
Too hot. We gotta stop whatever's causing this.
A homestead in this volcano? Okay.
Time for a break.
We can do some with some extra hearts too.
DK, are you awake? It was cold before, so I wanted to go somewhere warm, but this spot is way too hot. You okay, DK? Is your fur all sweaty? When we get out of here, we're gonna eat so many frozen treats. Good night.
All right.
Refreshed and ready to go.
Water down here. Perfect. All right. Perfect time to not use zebra. All right, let's go up here. All right, where are we going? How are we gonna get across this? All right, we're going underground. Oh God, I'm gonna die in here.
Hang in there. Oh no.
Yep, didn't count on that.
Careful, okay?
Oh! I don't know what happened there. Yes, that would do it. All right. That looks like an Ammonite.
Nice one! Look out! There, apple!
There we go.
Heads up! There it is! Okay!
Just gonna walk over that.
Easy now.
This thing is shaped like a zebra.
Scorching in there. Be careful, DK.
And Flamonite. This would be Ammonite's fire form if he was a fire fossil.
It's too hot. We gotta find a way to get at it. It cools down. Now's our chance. Go after it. There, now.
It's deadly as hell. Yeah, doesn't it look like Ammonite to you? All right. Alright, everybody.
Okay.
This is going to be the ending point for me. That was a good final boss. Not a final boss, but this was a good boss to end on. So, thank you all for tuning in for this episode of New Year's Celebration. I'll be playing more Bananza eventually. But tomorrow we're doing Ace Attorney Friday. So look forward to that if you're a big Ace Attorney fan. We're about 2/3 of the way done with the current case, and then we'll be moving on to something else as a group of co-hosts. But until then, as a solo show, I'll continue with Bananza. I probably will do it Saturday or Sunday, depending. Oh, you're welcome, Carlton-san. All right, everybody, have a good New Year's. Enjoy the rest of it, and I'll be back tomorrow with the rest of my co-hosts. Do all the algorithm stuff if you haven't already. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more and helps the algorithm. The goal is 120, but no more. Between 20 and 120 is when I plan to do most of these, or to have as many viewers as possible. I don't want anything higher than 120, and even if it's one person, that's fine with me. Okay.